First of all, I want to congratulate Houston. I've played them at Georgia State here, and I mean, they're definitely no question the number one team in the country. But I'm really want to start off by saying how proud I am of my kids and how proud I am really to be the head coach at Tulane. I thought this environment was incredible. I wish that the students that were outside, the 500 or 600 we turned away, could have got in. But I am just, I came here, and I'm gonna let my man here talk, because he did a hell of a job. He's on a roll right now. But we came here, and I convinced this guy and Kevin, and when I first got here, to trust me, and we're gonna turn this thing around, and we're gonna really get this thing going. And, it took me, really after the first media, probably the first time since I've been the head coach here, that I looked up and said, you know what, we're heading in the right direction. I hadn't thought that since. I was too busy to think that, but with everything that's going on, from our football team and seeing Willie across there and all the things, and we get down by 17, we cut it to 5. I can't be more proud of these guys. As I told them, we lost to the best team in the country, and I thought we got tired. I thought when we cut it to 5, we had nothing left. I saw on a timeout we were dead tired. And then, we missed some easy shots. But, again, you earn the right to be number one in the country, and that's what they are. But we earn the right to be playing this type of game. And so, there are no more victories as long as I'm the head coach. But I can't tell you how proud I am of my kids, and I can't tell you how proud I am to be the head basketball coach at Tulane. There's so many, the best is yet to come as we come here. The best is yet to come. So you guys can talk to my man here.
You guys had the ball, 5-point deficit.
Can they shut that? Excuse me. Can they shut that? I can't hear.
And then things went down from there. What did you feel like was the turning point during that stretch?
Once we cut it down to 5, the crowd got in it. We was feeling good, but sometimes it just come down to making tough shots, which Houston did. So you had Shed hitting shots off the backboard, Sasser, hitting the tough step backs that he do. So sometimes you got to give respect to the opposing team.
This can be for both of y'all, but what did you kind of learn about Tulane basketball tonight?
Oh, man, I learned a lot. I mean, as Coach said, when we first got here, we wanted to turn the program around. I felt like last year we was heading in the right direction. This year I feel even, better about this team. Came out number one team in the country. We came out, we showed fight. We just laid out to them like we could have. But, I'm proud of my teammates. We'll get them back.
Well, as I said before, when you come in here and you start a program, and trying to build a program and to get COVID and all the things that we've got, I have never had a moment where I took a step back and said, you know what, I'm really proud of what I've done. Today was the first day. And not so much, I've been other places, but when I walked out and I saw just the people that were there and the support that we've got, and I wasn't happy for me. I'm happy for our kids. Because you got to understand, when we go to Cincinnati and we go to Wichita State and we go to Houston, we always see this. This is normal for us on the road. But for our kids to have this, it was really special. And that's part of what, again, I want these guys to get the full environment of what's going on. One day this guy's going to come back, and it's always going to be this way. He's going to come back, and he's going to call me with his 8 to 10 kids he's going to have, and then he's and then he's going to say, wow, Coach, I was a part of something that started special. And so, again, if I can just say this, I thank you to every one of all of our students, all of our fans, our alumni. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is not a moral victory, but for someone who came in here, and my first game here, we had barely 200 people. To what we're doing now, I just want to say thank you. That has nothing to do with me, for our program. Thanks from the bottom of our hearts.
Next question, right there.
Yeah, for both of you guys, but what was it about Houston that was just so challenging to play against? Is it just how they constantly, it always seems like they constantly had an answer for the run you guys had?
Well, you got to understand, Houston was in the Tulane part when Kelvin took the job. I have followed everything they've done. Even before I took this job, when I was thinking about taking this job, I was watching with Houston, how he turned around and built this program. Remember, Houston was terrible, and he kind of did this. And so he's built the thing to number one team in the country. And so I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I am absolutely studying every little thing that they've done. And that's what I mean when I say we're headed in the right direction. Because again, I really believe, our league changes a little bit next year, but everything that I've done, I've studied. I've done this before, but at this level, I had to find somebody to, figure. When I was at IUPUI, there was a team kind of like this. It was Valparaiso, and Valpo had gone to the Sweet 16, and I just taken it to program Division I. So you got to find that one team that you got to just work every single day to catch, and that's been the team. So give them the credit, man. They're talented. That's a talent. I've been doing this a long time. That's a really, really talented basketball team. They're older, and they got good guards, and so. But I've got a good team. We didn't win the game, but man, I've got a good team here.
When you had it within 5 and 11-1 run, I think that was a key moment they were able to respond. What did you think that
Yeah.
Houston did well, and you guys maybe wish you had done better right at that pivotal point?
Well, I looked at one of my assistants. I said I'm going to use timeouts to rest him. I wasn't going to sub. I thought, one of the things that's tough in our program is that we don't have a lot of guys that sometimes the moment can be too big. And so I was going to ride or die with my starters for about 38 minutes. I knew that coming in. This is one of those games where, we would play a lot of people because, again, their strength is in numbers. They've got a lot of guys that have been here. So I was going to use the timeout. I knew we were tired at media timeout, but I just thought if we can just hang on or if they can miss some shots, and neither one of those two things happened.
Yeah, and it's Sasser's three-point shooting is going to make a big difference, you think, in that game, too.
I mean, he's a good player. I think that what you saw, the two best guards in this league, Sasser and Forbes. And I don't care what, I know there's a lot, but the two best guards in this league you saw on display tonight. And I really believe it. I'll go to war with this dude here. But Sasser made great plays. That's what good players do. And the difference is he was able to rest a little bit. I couldn't rest this guy. And when he comes off the floor, our numbers analytically just go down. So I had to keep him on the floor.
Did anyone ask about Frost before I came in? Is he okay?
We'll know tomorrow. He was a warrior, and so also I want to. The last time I saw you people in here and all these cameras was on the day that I got the job. So I want to thank you guys for coming and being here also, because I haven't seen all this much media. And when I saw that earlier, when you guys were here yesterday, I had to call my ED. I thought I got fired. And so we got all these people here. So again, thank you. But if I can say this again, the best is yet to come in this program. Thank you, guys.